No, actually, they just formed the government last year. Whether the president of Italy will accept, if you like, the call for a new election, or theoretically he could basically push it back for next year and create, for instance, a government of technocrat, if you like, to rule over Italy for a while, will remain to be seen. But it seems to me this coalition is no longer working together, and hence there are going to be some uncertainty until we know that there is going to be a call for the actual election.
Well, we know that support for the Lega Party and Mr. Salvini has surged in recent times. Do you feel that that is potentially the reason that we are seeing this instability right now, or are there other factors at play? Is it essentially a push for full power?
I think the popularity of Mr. Salvini, who stands against illegal immigration, is one of the key factors. But at the same time, the elections, local elections in Italy in recent time has indicated that, in effect, the League Party does have, if you like, power to control, if you like, the entire government if there is a fresh election. But at the same time, a lot of promises basically made by Five Star in the last 2 years or so didn't come into fruition, and people have cast doubt about the ability of Five Star to deliver for what they are saying over and above their debt as a government, which is rising beyond what the European Union expects. So there are a number of complicated factors actually involved.
Let's switch then to the UK. Speaking of a number of complicated factors, we're waiting on that GDP print due out a little bit later on today. Some suggestion we could see that print to the negative side. What do you make now that we have Boris Johnson in as Prime Minister? We're muddling along to this October 31 deadline. They're pushing for a new deal with the EU. Will the EU backflip? Will we get a new deal, or is it a no-deal Brexit, do you think, come October 31st?
Yes, the European Union is standing firm. There is not going to be any further negotiations, and they're giving signal not only to the UK, but any other government in the future within European Union which is trying to walk away from this integration within the European Union. So that's their position. And as to whether, for instance, the UK government is going to walk away from the European Union will remain to be seen, because there is going to be Parliament, which is coming together, members of Parliament, on the 3rd of September. There are calls, for instance, for potentially no confidence vote for Boris Johnson and his government. There will be uncertainty about the outcome of that, whether there's going to be an election prior to 31st of October, whether the members of Parliament have even power, if you like, to stop Brexit without any deal. So there will be some uncertainties in the weeks and potentially virtually until early October to know where we're going to stand with this concept of Brexit without any deal.
Hey everybody, it's Hadley Gamble from our new CNBC Middle East Bureau in Abu Dhabi. Thanks for stopping by. Now, to watch more, you can try one of the videos that just popped up on your screen. And don't forget to subscribe.